Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is Nolan, or the Optimistic Gamer here, and welcome back to the Optimistic Survival Series. In the last episode, right at the end, we finished off here at the Pillager Outpost, taking on some of these pillagers, specifically a raid captain, to get the Bad Omen effect, which we did successfully. We can see the banner right over here, which we will grab as a token, and we are just going to sort of hang out here for a little bit, maybe not right at this exact spot, somewhere a little safer, maybe over here on this tree. And we are going to wait for the sun to come up. Maybe we will get a bed while we do that, because I think we may have a little bit of time to go. It looks like we do. We are going to fly over to the Savannah Village, somewhere over in that direction, and take on a raid. It's just going to be a level 1 raid. I only got the first level of Bad Omen, but I think it will still give us a pretty decent challenge. So I think what I'm going to do is fly down here, grab some wood from a tree, enough for a bed and crafting table, and then we will head down here to all of these sheep and make ourselves a bed to advance the time. And the other thing I would like to make sure that we have is plenty of building blocks. I was going to use dirt, but our shovel durability is low, so I'm just going to get a few pieces of wood right here that we can turn into planks, and that will suffice. Alright, let's head over to the Savannah Village, which I think is over in this direction. There it is. We do have the water that we can use to our advantage, so we will see how that goes. I feel like there was another village, but I guess not. This is going to be the one where we have a raid. There is the raid bar. Let's fly down here, ring the bell a couple of times, and let's go make sure these villagers are safe in their homes. I'm going to block off that water. It seems to be causing a few issues. The iron golems, I think they are ready, and these villagers are just running around like crazy. Let's see if we can find out where this raid is coming from. I don't see them over in that direction, so I would assume they're up here on this hill. Oh, there they are, right on the other side of the river. I told you the water would definitely come in handy for this raid, so we are going to stand here from a distance and just begin sniping them with our bow. They're not even pathfinding over here. That is amazing. There's one, and now they're on their way, but they've gotten in the water. It's a little easier to manage them now. And there we go. There's the last one. So the status bar is going to recharge a little bit. I think I might even hop up here onto the roof of this house, or maybe head up there. We'll do that after this next wave. Let's see where they approach from this time. Same place again, right over here on the other side of the river. And it looks like we do have a couple of Vindicators, so we will need to be mindful of those. Again, though, with this water, it's definitely aiding us in our attempt to fend off all of these pillagers. And we just about got them. A couple more hits here, and there we go. There's the second wave. My suspicions tell me that the third wave will also spawn right down there on the other side of the river, but just to be safe, I do want to get to a higher vantage point up here in case they come from a different angle. And once again, the other side of the river, although this time they have a little bit closer of a path, so we are going to hurry down here and see if we can take out the Ravager. I think we may actually even be at an advantage if we stand right here on this little dock. And we are just going to slowly chip away at the health. We'll take the witch out. There we go. Get rid of that Vindicator as well. And I think all we have left is the Ravager. There might be one more somewhere, although I don't see him. Unless this one is counted as 2 raiders. Nope, it isn't. Alright, so we need to find the last Pillager. Not really sure where we will find him. There he is, right over here. Still in the river. Definitely a big advantage for us, even with the villagers in the river on the other side. And there we go. All right, we have, I think, a couple more waves to go in this raid. Once again, I would assume other side of the river, but I don't want to be at a low point here in case that isn't how they end up spawning. And there they are once again. Although they're certainly much more spread out this time, and I feel as though we are almost obligated to go over here and fight them head on. So we will give it our best shot. There's one witch down, and we have another one right here. We'll just make sure we don't get poisoned. That would not be fun for us. There we go. I think there's one more witch, maybe two. I think it's just the one, though. And now we just have the rest of the Illagers to deal with. The Pillagers and the Vindicators. Of course, as soon as I take out this wave, they will spawn right on top of us, so we are going to want to be careful of that. Although I would like to go collect all of this XP we have floating down here on the shore and in the water. And we are going to actually fly away as they spawn right up here on the bluff once again. And do we have any evokers this time? That is what I am a little concerned about. I'm not seeing any right away. Of course, that could change, and we want to be careful of the Ravager here. We may just fly off, use our Elytra to our advantage. I'm not seeing any evokers, like I said. It doesn't look... Oh, we do have one, actually, so we will take him out. We may actually wait until the very end to take him out, just so we can pick up that Totem of Undying without the risk of it despawning. But we're just going to stand here as per usual, sniping all of the Illagers. The Ravager would be a great one to take out now, before he crosses the river. And they must be afraid of water, because none of them have really gotten into it at all. It looks like some of them are trying to pathfind over here, but I don't think they're having too much luck with that. And now all we have left is the Evoker. We're just going to quickly kill him before he summons any Vexes. And there we go, Hero of the Village. We have defeated the raid successfully. And all of the villagers should come out, shoot off their fireworks. And we should hopefully be safe to return home to our home village. Not be attacked by iron golems, and hopefully those prices will come down a little bit. So I will meet all of you in our village. And as we get in here, hopefully we shouldn't be attacked by any iron golems. Hopefully we will be welcomed back with open arms after defeating a raid successfully. It looks like they are all being friendly to us. That is a great sign. But now we need to capitalize on our Hero of the Village. So I need to get some Unbreaking books, and I need to get some sticks. So let me go grab a bunch of those real quick, and we will come back here in the morning when it's not raining and start doing some trades. So I've returned with 5 more fletching tables. We will get these just placed down right here for any villagers who want to become fletchers, and then we can trade our sticks. I also brought a lot of our paper just to trade away to the librarians. 17 for an emerald, that is wonderful. We will capitalize on that. And I just want to make sure all of the different librarians have leveled up as well. It looks like we are getting some gifts from the villagers as well. Hey, we are even getting some books. We can use those to trade back with the villagers. That will be awesome for us. So I've traded away all the paper. Now it's time to do the sticks. And 23 sticks for an emerald. Wonderful. And now with all of the Fletchers not selling... Oh, well, I stand corrected. It looks like he is open to selling a few more emeralds, or trading, I suppose. The highest priority book for us is going to be Unbreaking, specifically for our shovel, if I'm not mistaken, and then our sword, our Silk Touch pickaxe, and our netherite boots as well. So we will get unbreaking books for all of those, and then we will just kind of see what else we need to purchase. But as you can tell by the over 3 stacks of emeralds that we have, it's been a very busy day of trading, to say the least. And now it is time for the daily gathering, so all the villagers will make their way to the city center. I'm looking for the unbreaking villager still. I have not been able to locate him yet, and they are still throwing gifts at us. This is a great time to be here, I suppose, because we are going to collect a lot of different treasures from all of the villagers here. But if one of them could direct me in the direction of the Unbreaking 3 villager, I know that we have one, I just don't know where he is. It may be one of those things where it's easier to locate him at night versus trying to find him in the swarm of all of these villagers. But we have gotten over... What are we at now? Nearly a quarter stack, over a quarter stack. I think we're at 20 books from all of the villagers. Maybe 25, if my math is correct. We came with 45. Incredibly enough, though, I have still not located our Unbreaking 3 villager. My last suspicion is that he might still be up here in the attic area of this house. I would feel bad if that is the case, and that is the case. I am sorry, my friend. Let me go ahead and get you out of here as soon as I'm done trading. I don't want you to run away. I'm gonna throw some of these items into our ender chest here. Since he's on sale, we might as well grab a few extra unbreaking books just to be safe in case we want to put them on some shears or anything like that. And now we can go ahead and clean up this space in here, free our villager. Of course, we will leave his workstation up here, but you are free to go socialize or, I suppose, sleep, since the sun is setting now. But with all of our new books, we are going to head back home and get the rest of these enchantments put onto our tools. And before too long, I did just sleep, I will need to return to the village to trade the rest of our sticks that we have. In the meantime, though, let's start enchanting. So we'll grab a few of these unbreaking books. I know one of the most important ones is our shovel. That durability has decreased significantly ever since we've used it specifically for those bigger scale projects. There's a lot of that involve digging out a lot of dirt, so that will be nice to have on there. Same with the Silk Touch pickaxe, which has Unbreaking 2. That's not horrible, but we will want Unbreaking 3 on that. And the sword is another very important one that I want to get Unbreaking 3 on, and there goes our anvil. Luckily for us, we have a near infinite supply of iron, so let me go make a few more. There we go. We'll throw the rest of those into that chest and get our trident enchanted with Unbreaking the pickaxe, which I haven't done yet, simply because of the price to put all of these enchantments on these various items. Even 6 XP for that, and we are at 5, so we will actually need to build an XP farm to get enough levels to do the rest of that, and that is the perfect place to end today's episode and segue into the next episode, where we will be heading to the end to build an Enderman XP farm. I am very excited about it. It has definitely been long overdue. It will be nice to have a renewable source of very quick XP. I need to harvest the bamboo as well. But again, that is where we are going to leave it for this episode of the Optimistic Survival Series. If you enjoyed it, definitely hit that thumbs up button, and do make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on daily content as soon as I publish it. Check the description for some more important information, links, how to contact me, all of that good stuff. And with all of that being said, comment, like, subscribe, remember to stay optimistic, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Bye!